Although this is about Easter science. Easter science is about volume science. Science. Modern religions are about sciences worse than, but also abridged. A breached constitution maintained self-valued by a breaching organized crime method. This is about organized crime. This is about the law. This is about methods and natures of organized crime bonded here and in modern nations since before their founding. Pounding drums. This is also Romulus and Remus decipher. This is also Alpha and Omega decipher. This is also Adam and Eve decipher. Adam and Eve are an identity of relationship to the ground, as a nature of volume, as progressive value. Eve being alone in relationship to this, where and then this is with Alpha is alone, but you can't separate Yin Yang. This is how the ancients would teach this most demonstrably. Therefore, when you separate Alpha, then you have as one identity of relationship to the ground. That's an identity of value. Where we have an identity of relationship to the ground, where the identity of the forever nature that we are commonly. That's why we all need water. We all need food. We all long the same things. Buck sings. The sciences share an identity. And so this is Easter Decipher, this video. Energy's alpha sees, telling energy's rise. So, happy Easter. And remember, Christmas is value all year round. With Jesus. And then this is Jesus Christ here, decipher with Easter. Juxtapose energy C, your C. Consciousness is high. Raises. Inherent C's tell. Return to class. We'll break the spell this time. I just remind. Little Rap Guy and friends, we're with the YouTube channel of Romulus Wall, Anthony Wall. Now, see, Romulus and Remus are an identity of relationship to the ground, a value of identity of relationship to the ground, simultaneously where and as and how, wherever you could discern alpha value, that's an identity of relationship to the ground value. That can't be separated any further. Alpha is a subsection of Yin Yang. And Alpha and Omega, Romulus and Remus are a subsection of Alpha. And Adam and Eve are a subsection of Alpha also. Because Adam and Eve are the progressive nature of volume. Romulus and Remus are their inherent nature of volume. And Alpha is the active, where we have this separated that you can't separate. Yin Yang. That's why Yin Yang was drawn to fit inside the O at Omega. Alpha, where there are exceptions where you can separate them, like we do when we're talking about it with the alphabet. A stands for alpha. A through L, those 12 letters, longing, that's alpha longing. Simultaneously, note where there is the same simultaneously value of omega longing, simultaneously, distinctly and non-distinctly, because one identity is identity of relationship to all things through itself, through a semi-nature of itself that is still bigger than all things, individual identity of value progressions, group value progressions, and all at once. And then so that we can discern that using science, but it also has the value of the complete identity of relationship to itself that values nature has. We're all value nature inside, values nature. Values nature is one science of value progression perfect before humanity, since before humanity, and while being our value. Return. The campus, the timeless way now calls you home. Please learn.